So it is here. DC Rebirth issue number 1 is out now. I've read it, and I absolutely loved every single minute of it. Now, I won't give you any spoilers at all at the moment, but the just general feel of it just feels so good. You've got the narrator, and then you go through and you pretty much... It's explaining what's happened to the DC universe. So you've lost the 10 years. And sometimes with event comics, as much as I love them, the problem is they kind of barnstorm through the entire story. So what you'll have is, I recently just reread Blackest Night. So to get the full story, you're going to have to read every single other comic that comes out that day or in the coming weeks for each issue of the event comic. However, this time it feels a lot better. This feels like a brand new kind of title where it introduced to the universe, and we really do get a feeling of what's happened and the magnitude and the scale of what's happened through the narrator. So the narrator gives us through everything, and we get to see who will be affected, who has been affected by the issues of the 10 years being taken out of the DC Rebirth or the DC New 52 continuity. So we get to see what impact possibly this will have and who has been impacted by it. So basically we get to see who has been affected by this and who will reap the benefits, pretty much, of what's going to happen in the issues to come and the subsequent actual single titles such as Batman Rebirth, Superman Rebirth, Flash Rebirth, Aquaman Rebirth, etc. So we get to see that. I really did enjoy it as a whole. The cliffhanger is, oh my god, the cliffhanger is next level. It is just wide reaching for the entire DC line throughout. This is mega news. Right, okay, so this is the spoiler warning. If you don't want any spoilers for DC Rebirth, then just stop watching now and come back later. I think if you click off the video and then come back to it, it will bring you back to here. So, right, are you gone? People who've read it? Right, let's jump in. So, the spoilers are... It's just insane. We've got Wally West narrating the whole thing, and we see him eventually try and come back to the Earth, but only, of course, Barry Allen remembers who he is, because he seemingly remembers Flashpoint and all those events that happened in the alternate timeline. So we're dealing with the death of Superman, which has happened off this comic. Obviously, we'll pick that up later in other subsequent issues, etc. But we've got an actual grounding now. So he's gone. Wally West has gone back to Kid Flash. He's really young, and he knows what's happened. So Dr. Manhattan seemingly has killed Pandora. So Pandora's dead, and well, the comedians. Some reason, I'm not sure how it happens. It must be like some kind of temporal thing where it just sends bits of the universe into the New 52 universe. But we've got the comedian's badge in the actual Batcave, which is really odd. Now, if you're interested, it's becoming, I think it's before Watchmen, Dr. Manhattan number 4, where he sows the seeds of creating life. This is possibly where this has happened. So at some point, those two have merged. So they've been keeping this on lock for a long time. So that's pretty cool. We've got huge impacts. Obviously, that is Dr. Manhattan the villain, or is it someone else in the Watchmen kind of universe who will take things on? So I'm very hyped. So this image is pretty much the entire DC Rebirth cast all in one handy little image. So it's going to be really cool. I think that they are onto a winner with this, to be honest. the setup for the new Atom. You've got Dr. Fate dealing with Ted Cord, and you've got 3 Jokers, which is that's going to be damn cool to see how that comes out. And we get the hint of the new Gotham enemies, I think it's like the Gotham Squad or something. I can't remember what they're called exactly, but this is going to be damn cool. I'm excited to pick up the rest of the issues with like Batman Rebirth, Superman Rebirth, etc. So, hope you enjoyed that review. Subscribe for more footage, more stuff, more shizniz. So drop a like if you enjoyed it, and goodbye.